Hey guys. I am continuing my Mark's education. We are continuing here on this chilly day, so hopefully you guys are staying warm yourself wherever you're from. And, pull up a seat, brew some tea, get your hot cocoa ready. Because we have talked about in this series so far, we're using the analogy of football, kicking a ball, field goal kicker, kicking a ball through the goalpost and what that process looks like. It's football season. It's the playoffs when I'm taping this, college football playoffs. So I thought it would be a good analogy to kind of get you inspired and making sure you're on the right track. So we're going to continue it. Part one was down payment and closing costs, how to calculate that. If your ball, if that foot even kicks that ball, you might not even be kicking this field goal. Part two, the monthly payment breakdown. Part three now is the pre-approval, what you should expect from it and what happens right after that. So part one, you've gotten, you're in a good position. You've got your closing cost, your down payment numbers look good. If you're a little short, you've spoken to your family, see if you can have some money gifted to you. Part two, you've run the numbers on mortgagecalculator.org to see, okay, for this price point, what I've been thinking, realistically, yeah, this is doable for me. Part three now is those numbers looked good to you. I'm ready to go for my pre-approval. What you should expect during pre-approval. If you've watched our videos, we're going to do more interviews with him. Mark Scarrett of Ameris. We also have other great lenders that we've worked with that are really, really good. So stay tuned for those videos because they're going to be very informational. We did one in December. I encourage you to look back. We had a great hour and a half discussion. Questions were asked on Instagram Live. Look for that interview with Mark Scarrett back in December on Instagram TV. But this is what you should expect. You're going to send over to us your full name, phone number, and email. We're going to send it over to him for an introductory email. You're going to be carbon copied on it. You're going to respond back by saying to Mark or whatever lender, when is the best time for him or any one of our lenders to reach out to you. Be very specific. Don't say Monday through Friday, anywhere from 2 to 5, and then you don't pick up the phone or whatever. Put something on the calendar. The most success when you don't have to keep going back and forth is scheduling a specific time with him. In the meantime, there's going to be a link in there if you want to get started. You want to start plugging in your income. You want to have your credit run so that it's an even shorter process on that phone call because he's going to have those numbers to go off of. And what he's going to be asking for is, how much money do you make? Are you a W-2 or 1099 employee? 1099 means you're an independent contractor. You don't get that check every 2 weeks. You don't work for a company or corporation that, pays you weekly or bi-weekly. You don't have a set salary, your income can fluctuate. That's a 1099 worker. That person needs at least 2 years worth of filed tax returns. If you're a W-2 worker, you just have to provide pay stubs. You might not even have to provide income tax returns. You may or may not. It's, again, depending on your situation. But the most important thing is you could provide pay stubs, your W-2, you've been working there. You could discuss how long you've been on the job, and he could tell you, yeah, you're qualified with, only having collected 2 paychecks so far. Then there might be a situation where, no, you need to be on the job for another couple months, but those are the conversations to have with him. So have that information readily available. Do not fudge the numbers because there is no way, guys. This is going to go through what's called an underwriting process, which we'll get to. So you can't fudge this. The numbers are what they are. Then he's going to run your credit. Again, people go crazy. I don't want my credit run. I don't want my credit run. If you don't want your credit run, you're not going to get a mortgage. Anybody that's going to qualify you for a mortgage is going to want to see your resume. Your resume is your credit report. And we talked about it in other videos. You should strive for a 640 or higher for FHA. There will be some lenders that do 580, 600, 620. But again, We're not salespeople. We're not selling you. We already have a home. We're trying to help you get a home. So we're trying to tell you as Great Homes ATL family members how to make this the smoothest, non-headache situation so that you could be a happy homeowner and somebody that could keep their home. So 640 or higher, we recommend for FHA. 680 or higher for conventional. But do not get freaked out by getting an inquiry on your credit report. In fact, if you, in that category of mortgages, just like if you went to different car dealerships and they all pulled your credit for a car, the credit bureaus look at what type of pulls is it coming from. They'll know that you're shopping around for a mortgage if you get your credit pulled by multiple lenders, multiple banks within typically a 30 to 45 day period. So you could get multiple quotes, but I guarantee you that whether anybody that we send you to, you feel free to get multiple quotes. Get quotes from your credit union, whoever the case may be. But why we like the people that we recommend, they're good people, they're honorable people, they're moral people. Those are important qualities, especially in today's day and age. They're well seasoned. Some of them are military veterans. Some of them have, 30, 40 years of experience in the lending industry, have seen it all. And they're going to try to get you the best program and the best interest rate. So we like that because we have a direct line. If there's any issues during that process, we know exactly. They have a personal relationship with us. Hey, Cindy has been trying to reach you. Do you think you could give her a call back? If I don't know that lender, I'm not going to be in that position. I'm just going to be just like you trying to get a hold of them. So you can go through any mortgage lender. But again, we're talking about the process of us introducing you to one of our, lender referrals. We don't even call them preferred lenders, just lender referrals. And they're going to then take your income, take what's showing up on your credit report for your debt levels and what your credit score is, and they're going to calculate, are you qualified for FHA? Are you qualified for VA? Are you qualified for jumbo? Are you qualified for conventional? Look up those, you in my videos that I've done, or just Google, what is an FHA mortgage? What is a conventional? What is a jumbo mortgage? What is a VA mortgage? They're going to tell you based on what is on paper, verifiable tax returns, W-2s, pay stubs, what that credit report shows, and what your debt levels are at is going to give you the number. You're then going to discuss and verify from what you did in part one and part two, doing your own estimates and calculations. Yeah, this is pretty much in line what I thought, or this is way off what I thought. What could it be? Do I need to be looking in a different area because the tax rates are higher? That's what's affecting it. Oh, maybe I need to get my credit score up another 10 or 20 points to get a better interest rate to get that payment that I was really counting on when I was doing my calculations. So those are the conversations you're going to have with the mortgage lender. They can last as quick as 15 minutes. They can last for an hour if you want to kind of go over the different scenarios. And like I said, Mark and other mortgage lenders that we work with are absolutely excellent in that customer service and helping you through that process. What's then going to happen is you're either not qualified and you need some things to work on. They're going to give you a roadmap to get there. It's up to you to do what they say. If you do qualify, he's going to send over, or any of the mortgage lenders that you're working with should be sending us what's called your pre-approval letter. If that amount is $250, $350, $400, $1 million, whatever the case may be, we shouldn't have to question, do you have your down payment and closing costs? Because you've discussed that already with the mortgage lender. That pre-approval is saying to us, you, Joe, Bob, Cindy, Lorenzo, whatever your name is, that when this email comes through to our inbox, you are a well-qualified buyer, you're ready to go. And then we're going to jump on a phone call or through email or through text, whatever's easier for you, where you're going to describe how many bedrooms, how many baths, the location. This really affects a lot of people. Location. Do not ask us to be your tour guide. Do not ask us to do the research. Do not ask us about schools and crime rates and stuff like that. Our job is to find you the home in the location that you want. We'd be happy to give you some suggestions for you to go out and explore that. But legally, we cannot talk about crime stats, schools, race, sexuality, any of those things. What a neighborhood makeup is, that is against real estate law. So it's up to you to determine the location. That pre-approval letter is based off of what you're pre-approved for, what you qualify for. You're going to tell us the area that you want to be in, and we're going to tell you the realistic expectations of what that gets you. $250,000 in Buckhead is not going to get you the same thing as $250,000 in Fairburn or in Gwinnett County or in Cherokee County or in Paulding County. Like, the realistic expectation. So we're going to say to you, okay, you want to live in Smyrna, Georgia, and you have a pre-approval for $250. Not impossible, but let me tell you what you're going to get. So have, I would say, your top 3 locations or zip codes that you realistically want to be. And you can do that by exploring our website. Kind of, we're linked directly to the MLS and FMLS system. And that's what I'm going to get into. When you tell us the area you want to be, bedrooms, baths, all that kind of stuff, you're going to register on our website because we are linked to 2 of the largest metro listing services out there, FMLS and Georgia MLS. So you're going to be able to see every listed available home in Greater Atlanta with accurate data, what is currently active or active under contract or pending. It's going to be much more accurate than these marketing websites like Zillow and Trulia and Realtor and Estately and all these different sites. Go to our website because we pay money to have this feature on our website where you're going to be able to search and save properties. We'll also explore. Not every new home community is going to be in there. So you tell us what you're looking for, if it's especially a new home, and we're going to go out in the marketplace. We're going to reach out to our contacts, our fellow agents, and all that kind of stuff. And just people, because we know the market so well, Gwinnett County, Henry County, whatever the county you're looking for, and try to find that for you. We're then going to go out or schedule an appointment for you if it's a new home community and like we're double booked or whatever the case may be, that somebody is there, whether it's us or the on-site agent, to tour the community, to get you into the home. Probably on a resale home, we're going to have to be there because it's going to have a lockbox on it and you're going to need to be able to get in. So, in that situation, we'll take you out. And then you have to be ready to make that decision. You have to. Now you like that house, you verify those numbers with Mark or whoever your lender is and say, let's go in with our best offer. That I really want this house. You may or may not get it. There's a better chance you're going to get it if it's a new home because you're going to be choosing your lot and picking all that stuff out. But on a resale home in a very hot market like it is, with very low inventory, very low interest rates, I can't tell you how many deals we've missed out on asking $20,000 above ask price in this environment. So you have to be ready to go. Then we'll get into in the next video what to expect once you go under contract, what that next step is. Now we're starting to head. We're halfway there. It's starting to make its way down. You're under contract. We got to get that ball through the goalpost to close on that house. So that's what the next video will be for. So stay tuned.